America's most luxurious safari experiences. You won't believe these exist. Intro. Redefining the idea of safari. When most people hear the word safari, one image comes to mind. Africa. Endless savannas stretching to the horizon. Golden sunsets. Lions resting beneath acacia trees. Luxury lodges hidden deep in the wild. Safari feels distant. Exclusive. Something you cross oceans to experience. But what if that idea is incomplete? What if some of the most surprising, luxurious, and immersive safari-style experiences in the world are hiding in plain sight, right here in the United States? No passport required. No long-haul flights. No jet lag. Just vast private lands, exotic wildlife, 5-star accommodations, and levels of privacy so extreme that most Americans don't even know these places exist. Tonight on Krosstrail, we're taking you inside America's most luxurious safari experiences, places that quietly rival the world's finest wildlife destinations. And once you see them, you won't believe they exist. Part 1. What a luxury safari means in America. A luxury safari in the United States is not an imitation of Africa. It's something different. American safari experiences are built around 3 pillars: space, privacy, and personalization. Instead of public reserves, these safaris exist on massive private lands, often spanning thousands or even tens of thousands of acres. Instead of crowds, you get solitude. Instead of scheduled group tours, you get private guides. Instead of standardized hotel rooms, you get bespoke lodges, villas, and safari tents designed for comfort and silence. Animals roam freely within carefully managed ecosystems. Every experience is curated. Every detail is intentional. This is safari without chaos. Adventure without discomfort. Wildlife without compromise. And it begins in a place few people expect. Part 2. California's hidden safari world. California is known for beaches, cities, and wine country. But tucked into rolling hills just north of San Francisco lies one of America's most surprising safari destinations. Here, giraffes wander past luxury tents at sunrise. Zebras graze quietly near oak trees. Lions call through the night, their voices echoing across open land. Guests explore the preserve in custom safari vehicles, guided by expert naturalists who treat the animals not as attractions, but as individuals. Each animal has a history, a personality, a role in the ecosystem. Accommodations redefine the idea of camping. Elevated safari tents feature hardwood floors, luxury bedding, private bathrooms, and sweeping views of open habitat. Lanterns glow at night. Silence replaces city noise. Meals are refined. Wine is local. And the experience feels both exotic and familiar at the same time. For many travelers, this is their first realization that safari luxury doesn't belong to one continent alone. Part 3. Texas. America's private safari kingdom. If one state quietly dominates the American safari landscape, it's Texas. Texas has something rare in modern travel: scale. Massive privately owned ranches stretch across landscapes so vast they rival African reserves in size. On these lands, exotic wildlife roams freely: giraffes, antelope, zebras, and rare species most Americans have never seen outside documentaries. These ranches are not tourist attractions. They are private worlds. Access is often limited to invitation, private referral, or elite travel planners. Guests arrive by luxury SUV, private aircraft, or helicopter. Once inside, the outside world disappears. Days begin with private safari drives at sunrise. Wildlife crosses open plains without fences interrupting the view. Guides speak quietly, pointing out subtle behaviors most people would miss. Afternoons are spent in private villas with infinity pools overlooking open land. Chefs prepare custom meals using local ingredients. Evenings unfold beneath vast Texas skies filled with stars. Some ranches host only a handful of guests at a time. Others close entirely for private bookings. Prices often reach into 5 figures for a stay. But for the travelers who come here, value isn't measured in money. It's measured in access. Part 4. Why luxury travelers choose American safaris. Luxury safari travelers aren't chasing novelty. They're chasing control. Control over time. Control over comfort. Control over privacy. American safaris allow travelers to customize everything, from mealtimes to wildlife encounters to the pace of each day. There are no crowds to manage. No rigid itineraries. No pressure to perform the experience for social media. This is slow travel. Intentional travel. For many high-net-worth individuals, American safaris feel safer, easier, and more flexible than international alternatives, without sacrificing wonder. Part 5. The South's hidden wildlife preserves. In the American South, vast wildlife preserves stretch across landscapes most travelers never see. Here, thousands of animals roam free across grasslands, wetlands, and forests. Luxury experiences are arranged discreetly, private vehicles, behind-the-scenes access, and personalized wildlife encounters. Guests move slowly, silently, watching animals pass naturally, without fences or barriers. The defining feature of these preserves is space. You don't feel like a visitor. You feel like a quiet observer inside a living ecosystem. For travelers who value serenity, these southern safaris deliver something rare: uninterrupted immersion. Part 6. Safari in the Desert. The American Southwest. In the deserts of the Southwest, safari takes on a different form. Here, luxury wildlife experiences focus on native species: wolves, bison, bears, elk, animals adapted to harsh, beautiful environments. Guests drive through vast enclosures where animals move freely, often crossing paths without warning. Private access allows for quiet, unhurried encounters. Expert guides explain animal behavior, conservation efforts, and the fragile balance of desert ecosystems. Luxury here isn't about excess. It's about proximity. Being close enough to feel the power of the wild, without disturbing it. Part 7. American Safari versus African Safari. An American safari is not a replacement for Africa. It's a complement. African safaris offer epic scale, predator-prey drama, and ancient landscapes shaped over millennia. American safaris offer privacy, customization, comfort, and accessibility. Many luxury travelers experience both. Africa for the grand story. America for the intimate escape. Different journeys. Equally unforgettable. Conclusion. The quiet luxury of discovery. America's most luxurious safari experiences exist quietly. They don't advertise loudly. They don't chase mass tourism. They don't need attention. They're hidden in rolling hills, vast plains, southern preserves, and desert landscapes. And once you discover them, you realize how much of America remains unseen. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe to Krosstrail. Because the world's most extraordinary experiences aren't always far away. Sometimes, they're closer than you think.